Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully you've got a chance to play the Dead Space 2 demo. Hoping that you guys are liking it. And we've got some more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and check them out. Let's take a look. Pew. Ollie Strive asks, what are you most proud of about Dead Space 2? Well, there's a bunch of things, but I would say the biggest thing is just how the team came together and just how passionate and excited they were about making the game and just kind of where they've taken the game this time. One of the other things that I'm really proud about is kind of having a community like you guys to have supporting us, which is really cool. So kind of two things I'm really proud of, but one would be the fantastic job the team did just kind of coming together and making the game, and then the second one is just having a chance to kind of interact and have feedback from you guys, because I think that combination is going to help make Dead Space 2 super awesome. Kelson Krieger asks, will DLC from Dead Space 1 be transferable to Dead Space 2? Well, Kelson, it won't be. Sorry about that. But due to some of the changes of Isaac and the way that his suit works, for instance, that's not really possible. So, no, sorry. Thomas Graham. Hello, Thomas. What is your favorite necromorph and why? My favorite necromorph. I like a lot of them, actually. I love them all, but the one that I probably like the most, I really like the changes and improvements we did to the Leaper. I think he's a lot more aggressive. He makes players have to aim in a lot of different places, and it just kind of amped up the tension and scariness of that enemy. And then of the new guys, I really like the Stalker. I think he's super cool, very different than anything we'd done in the past, and it's really cool to get to watch people playing when they fight the Stalker, because they tend to kind of get freaked out, which is always fun to see. Grant Avayan asks, what's your favorite animal, Steve? No, I'm kidding. He doesn't ask that. But I do like a bunch of different animals. Big animal fan. If I had to pick my favorite animal, totally tangent here. I know you guys don't even care about this, but I'm going to say it anyway because I love me some animals. I like tigers. And then I like dogs a lot, and dolphins are pretty cool. So Grant asks, what type of controllers will support Dead Space Extraction? Is it only possible to play on Move, or can I use 6-axis controller or chest joystick? Well, Grant, we thought a lot about that question, so we made sure that people could play with any of the available controls that you have for your Sony PlayStation 3. So the 6-axis, the DualShock, the Move with the sub-controller, all of those will work. And they'll also work in conjunction. So let's say you have one Move controller, and a buddy comes over, and he wants to play, but you only have 6-axis for him. Well, you can play like that too. So you can have different combinations of controls. So hopefully that'll be really fun for everybody. Thanks, Grant. Next question. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. Taylor Pascal asks, how do you go about facilitating scares in Dead Space 2? Do you work closely with your level designers to create these scares, or do you let the level designers go wild with creating them themselves? So, Taylor, it's a combination. We have some top-level goals for a particular area or setup, and we talk about kind of the feeling or emotion we want to get from a particular setup. And then we really just tap into the team to kind of make it happen. So throughout the process, the designers, the artists, the lighters, the visual effects folks, the audio guys are all working together towards kind of creating that moment. And then the production guys, we generally will, review it and play it, and then we'll, offer feedback on what, needs to change. Because sometimes with horror, it could just be the smallest little tweak. It could be having a sound start a little bit sooner, or having a light come on a split second later. So that little fine-tuning is kind of where production really kind of gets in there and helps out and brings it together. But a lot of the work just comes from the great guys and gals on the team that just kind of work together to make these moments happen. And sometimes they just come up with stuff on their own that is just really cool and scary. So we really want to, let people on the team have a chance to be creative and make some cool stuff. And as I said, then the production team's job is to kind of make sure it all comes together at the very end and is going to be great for the players. So thanks. Let's see, we're down to the wire. Last question. Fernando Cahu asks, hey Steve. Hey Fernando. Exactly how big is the plasma cutter replica that comes with the collector's edition? Fernando, I am also excited to find that out, and I think we're going to do something very special right now. So, where's the thing with the thing? Aha! All right, everybody. This is the North American Xbox 360 version of the collector's edition, and it's also going to be available on Sony PlayStation 3 and PC. So here it is. And a little bit about the soundtrack CD that comes in the collector's edition. This actually is not only the soundtrack, but it also includes never-before-seen footage of an audio documentary that focuses on the making of the music for Dead Space 2, as well as the sound design. So that's really cool. That's never before seen anywhere. And it's got, full video documentary, which is going to be really fun, and hopefully everybody enjoys that. And again, lastly, the plasma cutter that I'm going to use as a cat toy because it's going to be awesome and have a lot of fun with this and probably have it on my desk, either here at work or maybe at home. I think I might keep it at home. Here it is. Pew, pew, pew.